Welcome back to Crypto Intel, the channel where we break down the crypto market with clear analysis, real insights, and the latest developments shaping the future of digital finance. Right now, there's a moment forming around HBAR, and it's the kind of moment that splits people into two groups, those who act and those who wait. Because in crypto, timing doesn't just matter, it defines everything. And sometimes there are moments where the market gives you a choice. Not a guarantee, not certainty, but a choice. Move early or risk missing it completely. So the real question is this one of those moments for HBAR? Today, we're going to break everything down. We'll talk about how these buy or miss moments form, what signals the market gives before major moves, what's happening with HBAR right now, and why this phase might be more important than it looks. And if you enjoy crypto analysis, market insights, and deep dives into promising blockchain projects, make sure to subscribe to Crypto Intel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Let's start with something important. Markets don't wait. They don't pause. They don't give endless opportunities. They move. And when they move, they often do it faster than people expect. Now think about this. How many times have you seen a chart where price was stable for weeks, and then suddenly it moved? Fast, without warning, without giving people time to react. That's what creates missed opportunities. Not because people didn't see it, but because they didn't act. Now let's connect this to HBAR. Right now, HBAR is not in a parabolic move. It's not exploding upward. It's in a phase that feels controlled, measured, even quiet. And that's exactly where these moments begin. Because before strong moves, the market often creates comfort. It makes things feel safe, predictable, slow. And that comfort is what causes hesitation. Now, does this mean a big move is guaranteed? No, but there are signals worth paying attention to. First, compression. If price starts tightening, it suggests pressure building. Second, behavior. If the market holds levels despite uncertainty, it can indicate underlying strength. Third, sentiment. If interest is low, it creates space for early positioning. Now here's the key idea. Buy or miss moments don't look obvious. They don't feel urgent. They don't create hype. They feel like nothing is happening. And that's why most people ignore them until it's too late. Now let's talk about what happens next. Once the market leaves this phase, movement begins. At first, slowly, then faster, then aggressively. And by the time it becomes obvious, the opportunity is no longer the same. Now let's talk about scenarios. Scenario 1, early move. Momentum builds, buyers step in, and HBAR starts moving upward. This is where early positioning matters, because once the move begins, it accelerates. Scenario 2, delayed move. The market takes more time, builds more structure, and the move happens later. This is always possible, but here's the key point. Even in a delayed scenario, the setup continues to build. Now let's bring fundamentals into the picture. Hedera is positioned as infrastructure for real-world applications. It uses Hashgraph, offering speed, efficiency, and scalability. And while fundamentals don't trigger instant moves, they support long-term growth. If adoption increases, the narrative strengthens. And when narrative strengthens, capital can follow. Now let's talk about psychology, because this is where everything changes. Most people don't miss opportunities because they don't see them. They miss them because they hesitate. They wait for confirmation. They wait for clarity. They wait for certainty. But by the time everything is clear, the move is already happening, and the risk reward is no longer the same. Now let's bring everything together. We have a quiet market, compression building, low attention, and strong fundamentals. This creates a moment where the market is giving a choice, not forcing, not confirming, but offering. And that's where the idea comes in. Buy now or risk missing it. Not because it's guaranteed, but because that's how markets behave. They reward early action, and they punish hesitation. In my opinion, HBAR is currently in a phase where the market is calm. But calm phases don't last forever. They lead to movement. And when that movement begins, it may not wait. So the real question is, will you act early or watch it happen without you? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe this is a buy or miss moment for HBAR, or is the market still too early? And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more crypto analysis, market insights, and deep dives into promising blockchain projects, don't forget to subscribe to Crypto Intel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.